Hey everyone, welcome back to Joe Man's Land. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you guys caught my most recent video all about the 8512, check out my left hand here, you would see that I look like a tomato in it, which is a little bit unfortunate. So today we're going to be talking about the different color profiles that are on the Nikon Z6, which ones maybe we should use, which ones we maybe shouldn't use, and do you really need to use LUTs to color grade on this camera, or should you just use more of the automatic color science that already exists? Let's go for a walk and then we'll end it in my controlled studio space to wrap it up there. Let's go. So let's go through all the different color profiles all in the same place so you guys can get an idea of what the differences are. Keep in mind, I've not color graded any of these. This is straight out of camera. A little bit of audio editing, of course, to break up the wind. Right now you're seeing me through automatic. We're doing 4K, 24 frames, a 1/50 shutter, and a max ISO of 150. This is automatic. Let's go to the next one. Now we've moved into standard. Tell me what you guys think of this. I also didn't mention the lens. We're using the 17-35 at 3.5, just so that way then we get a little bit more definition in the background. Otherwise, what's the point in coming to these cool old historic houses? Now you're seeing me in neutral. This is the one that I'm going to be probably using moving forwards. It's a bit more flexible with the shadows, but let's wait till the end of the video to see which one looks best. Perhaps you like things in color, then Vivid might be the color profile for you. This is Vivid, straight out of camera, no editing. What do you guys think of Vivid? Perhaps you're more of a history buff, then black and white and monochrome might be the way to go. Probably not. Let's keep going. An interesting one as well is portrait. So if you're doing lots of photos of people, this might be the color profile they usually use, but what do we think of it for video? Do we think this could be a good contender? Now we've moved into landscape. What do we think of landscape? Is this better for talking head stuff? But for the sake of science and keeping things equal, we're going to do all the color profiles here before we keep going. And this is flat. I'm not talking flat earth, I'm talking flat color profile. Do we think that this is a better one? Do we think that we could color grade this one a little bit, or should we just use this one out of camera? We're not going to get into all the other more artistic ones. I mean, this one's called Melancholy. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. I don't think this is a good one for video. And let's finish up with the flat color profile I downloaded from another YouTuber. You use a flat color profile when you want to be able to save lots of the shadows and play with it in post, you know, whether that's raising shadows, lowering midtones, changing colors. But if you're new to the Z6, unfortunately, you can only do 8-bit internal and there's no N-Log. If you have an external recorder, then you get that 10-bit N-Log unlocked and you can record externally 10-bit 4K. But I think after recent experimentation shooting in a flat color profile that's a simulation of N-Log, there's not really any point in doing it. I don't really see any benefit. I look like a tomato in a lot of the videos, and that's not really the look that we're going for. Also, another thing I was curious about in the comments below is how do you guys find the audio out of my vlogging mic? I use the sort of old Rode VideoMic Pro. I think it's a solid microphone for a shoddy, but you know, comment below. Do you guys think that this microphone's good? Do you guys find my audio too bassy? This vlog is all about self-improvement and finding ways to both A, not look like a tomato, and B, not sound like Darth Vader. And another video that's going to be coming out pretty soon on this channel is Z6 autofocus setting. I've changed mine. Have you changed yours? I did some changes to it recently and it made definitely a pretty big difference. Still not perfect, but it's getting there. So I'll go through that in a tutorial coming soon. All right, folks, well, let's wrap this one up here. I hope you guys enjoyed my video jumping into some of the different color profiles that exist for the Nikon Z6. And you will also be able to find these on the other Z series cameras as well as some of the DSLRs. So in the comments below, please tell me what your favorite color profile was that I used today and why. Or maybe there's a color profile I didn't jump into that you think that I should consider using for my daily vlogs. They're not really daily, they're whenever I have time. But I really had a good time shooting this video, and as well, I think there will be another Z6 firmware update coming pretty soon, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Doubt there will be any autofocus improvements, but it'll be neat to see what they decide to add to this already great camera body. And stay tuned, folks, we will be having that video coming out really soon, all about autofocus settings on the Z6. You'll be able to take these over to other Z series cameras and how you might be able to speed up that autofocus performance. Well, let's wrap this one here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember to take beautiful photos every single day. Don't do it for the views, do it for yourself. And in the comments below, please tell me what you think of this new vlogging angle for my studio, aka my home office space. We'll see you in the next one.